One, and we're live. All right, guys, welcome back. Midnight Alley, episode 23. Quick recap. Last session, Zazie and Kovanen hanging around the Mons. Vea, and this I guess is over the last couple of sessions, so I'll just kind of pack it in there. Vea's been doing her best to manipulate Baby Vonnen. Baby Vonnen basically, talked to Kovanen about the things that are happening, his dreams, and so on. Kovanen was able to connect with him and make sure that he wasn't turned to her side. A couple of conversations. Kovanen rolls up the staircase. They're having a private conversation. He kind of hides. She leaves, storms off. Kovanen has another conversation with Vonnen, and he's like, "All right, I'm going to stay and make sure nothing happens." And then he decides to go off to school. Zazie has another dream encounter. She tries to visit her quarry, but is blocked by her current patron, the Scar. He's like, "Hey, sorry, your quarry is a little tied up right now. You can talk to me, though. By the way, you let Kovanen venture off by himself in the public after we already know that Vea is trying to capture him, or not capture him but seduce him, whatever you want to call it." Zazie's like, "Oh shit, I gotta do stuff. BRB, Scar." And then she rolls out, talks to Kovanen, sharing some information like, "Oh hey, by the way, the Scar made a deal with me. I don't have to capture Baby Vonnen. I just have to jam him. I don't have to jam him into the gem. But if we don't, then we have to commit, genocide, or at least, family side on the family in Weirden." And then they have some philosophical conversations on the implications of, killing a group of people outright. Is that okay? Do our ends meet the means, kind of thing? And they very much were like, this is kind of a utilitarian type perspective. I think that we need to take our time and think about it a little bit more before we make a decision. Meanwhile, Kovanen is somewhere around campus, probably getting, a good education, just the way he should. Meanwhile, Lucian is in the Dreamlands. They hunted a specific incarnation of some strange Dreamlands, almost quarry type thing, but not. They killed it easily. That was the thing, actually. Lucian listened to it online and he ribbed me. And he's like, "Hey, man, whatever happens in the Dreamlands stays in the Dreamlands." And I'm like, "Hey, man, that's not even what I was talking about." He's like, "Yeah, it is." So whatever. We can talk we can talk about that later, and he can explain to me how Hunter's Mark works. Anyway, so he has been venturing back on a very long journey in the Dreamlands, because everything takes I think it's like 16 days to a day or some shit. So they have basically crossed an entire continent, making their way back to the essentially Fairhaven's side of the Dreamlands, so he can flip whenever he needs to from the upside down. Currently, you, Lucian, are sitting at the campfire, and we're gonna kick in from here, and I'm gonna do an interesting scene type that I've never really done before. So we'll see how it goes. It could be horrible. So, Lucian, you are sitting there. There is an amount of rain, raining upon you guys. There's a fire crackling in the middle of your party, the Huntress's party. And the Huntress is making her way back over. The other two are kind of eating, recovering from the fight. One of you guys almost died last time, but really at the end of the day, everyone was fine. Even though the gift guy was drowning in the ocean, you guys were able to pull him out. And the body of this thing, the Huntress actually extracted some kind of essence from its wings. It was almost like a butterfly mixed with a fucking pterodactyl. I don't even know. A vulture. some kind of weird bird insect combination, and she extracted the essence from its wings and has created this opalescent yet black liquid from it, and has decanted it into a small, vial and stashed it away. And she's making her way back over to the fire. What would you be doing? As you're in the rain. There's fire. What is Lucian's state right now?
Um, I wouldn't say there's much of a state necessarily. It's just, he's just, ready to see where things go from here.
Okay. So the huntress
And
sits.
is like
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
impatient, we'll say.
Yeah, yeah, I bet. Especially considering. So occasionally, since you have come back, the huntress has put up this device that is like some kind of scry tech, and you've been able to watch some things that have been going on with your friends, which is kind of strange because the house is supposedly warded by the lady, but she's kind of jammed that ward and broken in there. And currently, you are sitting down, and she opens up an interaction that's going on within the house. You're kind of looking down at it, as there are a couple of different areas. It looks kind of like a blueprint of the Mons itself, and she just kind of sets it up, and it kind of projects from her little, predator wristband, and then it almost shoots out from there and then projects over top of the fire. So, Rose, you have arrived at the Mons. What do you do?
I mean, probably pulls out her gown, starts, getting ready for this dinner thing that starts in like 7 hours by this point.
Change the
Just,
channel.
I don't think he wants to watch me getting ready. Kind of weird.
I'm saying
But,
you're walking into the Mons.
Yeah, she's probably like putting her gown bag somewhere.
Okay.
Probably like seeing if Miss Crow needs anything and letting Miss Crow know she's here.
Sure. Yeah, so, Miss Crow definitely makes her way out. She's like, "Oh, okay, let me, take care of that for you. Would you like me to hang that up for you somewhere?"
Please, thank you.
All right.
That'll be helpful.
When will you be needing it again?
Probably in like 4 hours, maybe. There's still a lot to do.
All right. Well, if you just let me know ahead of time with plenty of notice, I can make sure it's ready for you and bump the wrinkles out before you go. Give it a little bit of prestidigitate, and you'll be as right as rain.
That part would be very useful. I don't know how long it's been in storage. I think this was supposed to have been my gown for the Long Shadows. Whew.
All right. So, she takes care of that. Kovanen and Zazie, what are you guys doing?
From what I last remembered, Kovanen was heading off to tail young Kovanen, and Zazie was staying in the Mons.
Okay. I say, unless Kovanen, disagrees otherwise, I'm going to say that you're heading out to step on that right now. Unless that's not what you're doing right now. Assuming that is what you're doing, I say we initiate that right now.
I had already left. I had already left the manse last session. Let's just.
Okay.
They're mind linked, and then yeah, he left.
Okay, cool. Um, so how much time was there left? Because I mean, I listened to last session again, and I kind of jumped around a little bit, but I mean, I listened up to the last like 23 minutes, and you had still been there. Did you just kind of dip out at the very end?
Yeah.
That was the last scene that I did, was me leaving.
Okay, cool. All right. Um, we will say that you were able to bypass Ruse then. Um, Zazie, let's load in on you.
She, where would she be? Probably getting herself some food after all that horribleness. So she would be in the kitchen getting herself a snack.
Okay. You see Lady Crow come through carrying a this large bag draped over one arm. It's clearly a dress bag. Um, your friend Rose just showed up out there. I think I'm not sure what she's doing, but maybe you want to check in on her.
Okay. And Zazie will head out. She is currently Erin, of course. I just didn't switch over her token.
Sure, no worries. Um, so you're actually leaving now then. Where are you going?
To go find Rose.
Rose just came in. She has just walked in the door at this point, so that's what she was saying. Hey, as Rose just showed up, I have her.
Yeah, she'll go out of the kitchen to
Ah.
find Rose.
Okay, gotcha.
Rose?
Mm, hi. I'm here.
Hi.
You doing okay?
Eh. Eh. I mean, not really, but it's gonna be okay.
Sounds like the theme of things.
Yeah. How are you?
Um, I'm okay. A little nervous about tonight, and I'm not sure which part I'm more nervous about.
Oh, is there anything that we need to get ready for the morgue? Any components or anything?
I don't think I need any components. I think the only thing I need is things we need to know about. I mean, obviously, what happened is the chief question. Beyond that,
So
I
as you
don't
guys
know
are standing
exactly what
there,
his
the door is like bump, 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 bump.
Ugh, okay, give me a second. And she'll take a sigh and go and open the door.
All right, you open the door. Felt is there. Roll insight.
There's the button. 14.
Okay, 14. He looks a bit aggravated. Hey, can I come in?
Oh, yes, yes. Um, Kavanan and Voss are out of the house at the moment, but Rose is here if
Where's
you need to.
where's Voss? Where's Voss?
I believe he went to, uh, to go do some chores. He didn't really tell me, but he's out and about in Fairhaven.
Um, he looks over at Rose. Did he say anything to you?
nah, I must have just missed him.
Zazie, roll deception. Oof, never mind. Don't even worry about it. He looks at you and rubs his face a little bit. Where is he?
W-
Just stop with the bullshit. Where is he? And he shuts the door behind him.
he should be at the school. Has something happened?
Not yet. I mean, I hope not yet. Um, and he just leaves and shuts the door behind him.
All right.
No,
He-
come back.
Yeah, he opens back up the door. What's up? Rose,
What's
Can you
going
tell us
on?
what's going on?
Rose, get Zazie.
I'm
I-
right here. And she drops the disguise.
Oh, fuck.
What's wrong?
No, I mean, I just left the museum. We need to
All
move
right.
immediately.
To do
Where?
what?
Start at the beginning and tell us what's going on. It'd be extremely useful and helpful.
He's like rubbing his temples.
Did something happen to Duran?
No, he's fine. In fact, don't tell him I'm here. We need to go. Just come on. Let's just go. He holds the door
Talk as
open.
we walk. Explain what's happening.
All right. I will. It's very like what the fuck's the dude from The Office's name? Michael what the fuck is his last name? Anyway, like Mike from The Office is like, I will. Opens the door and ushers the two of you out there. All right, Lucian. You are watching this as it happens.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. She, the huntress looks at you. Is like, we can flip over to Voss if you want. Figure out where he is.
Sure.
So, I mean, you're basically caught up on what's been happening here. And she's let you know that your like final test hasn't happened yet, but it's about to. She's been a bit closed-lipped, or I guess like closed-mind mouth. I don't know. Closed telepathy about things for the past, couple of weeks. She's just been showing you what is going on, which probably hasn't helped with your impatience. So she flips over to Kovanen, or Voss, I guess I should say, Kovossen, who is walking onto the campus at this point. It's raining there too.
And
Good.
who is currently in the form of a demure and petite college girl with big round glasses, fitting in, perfectly. This is the college girl walking around.
Okay. Give me a disguise kit roll. And a.
He's literally a
I am a
changeling.
change.
I know. I'm just saying a performance or a spellcasting modifier, just to give me an idea of like, what the potency of this imagery is. It's up to you however you want to roll it. Okay, performance.
28 performance.
Okay, cool. All right. So you're walking onto campus. It's raining. Do you have an umbrella or anything, or you just kind of raw dogging it?
It wasn't raining when we last were in Fairhaven.
That's true. It has.
prepared for that kind of thing.
Yeah. So you're getting just soaked. The guys around you. You encounter a guy here and there, who, kind of checks you out. Maybe even a lady or two. The attention does not go unnoticed. Where do you go first, and what do you do?
I have no idea what classes Kovanen is taking,
All right.
so I'm going to head into I don't know. Is it the Bard's College wing? There's a Bard's College. That's what I took.
Yeah. What was it?
That's cool.
This circle of something? I can't remember what the fuck it was called. But yeah. So you go there. basically, I think it was called the Circle of Song. I can't remember. Anyway, it is basically the place where people go to express themselves through music and art. It's essentially the where the artist mind goes, but they're like their own little group within those people. Um, so you walk in and you see this open corridor with an area that dips down in the middle. There are some benches and tables and people conversing, and then around the outside of the stepped middle area are a number of rooms and other hallways that kind of branch off from the central corridor.
Sure, I'll walk around. I'll wring out my hair, shake my clothes off, over the inside of the foyer or whatever, where I'm sure there's like an umbrella stand, those umbrella bins, and I'll walk towards that central area with those steps and stuff. If people seem to be congregating there for various reasons, I know sometimes people just sit on steps to eat their lunch or read a book or something.
Yeah, I mean I wouldn't say it's packed, but it's pretty full. It's probably a lot more full than the Militarium is right now, who's rebuilding its ranks after the catastrophe last year. But there are a number of people there. There are people at desks. You see a lot of music notes. You see people painting. And a number of them like drawing, and not drawing like pencil drawing, but like drawing forth spirits. Kind of
Dimensional eldritch drawings.
Yeah, exactly. Not dimensional eldritch drawings, but like they're summoning. They're like conjuring through painting, kind of thing.
Okay. Sweet.
Things like that. People, it's the somatic component. Some people playing muted instruments. A few tables of people passing back and forth lyrics and somebody making notations on it. Things like that are going on around you. Roll perception for me real quick.
12.
Okay. Cool. I mean, nobody stands out to you. You do notice for certain that no one from the artist's mind is in here. And you don't see Baby Vonnet anywhere. What do you do?
I'll sit there for sort of stand around for 1 minute, kind of blend in a little bit, and then leave, and I'll go to I'll go to one of the painting studios, or that wing, and I'll start peering into open rooms if they are open to see if I see him.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll or survival.
8.
Okay. You don't see him. You make your way through a couple of rooms, and you don't see him anywhere in here. You do notice that there are a couple of other corridors heading off in other directions. But yeah, there's nothing really to indicate where he is. Or maybe he's just in one of the rooms you haven't looked in yet.
And just start working my way down the hallway, looking in rooms and studios.
Okay, Lucian. You're watching him make his way around, and the Huntress is just kind of eyeballing you. The other two guys are packing it in for the night. They seem pretty disinterested with what's going on right now. You are aware that what you're watching right now is, probably has already happened, or you're watching it as it's happening, because the time dilation that you're in right now, you're basically moving in ultra fast forward compared to what's going on their side. It's very possible that the Huntress already knows how this video ends. You get the feeling that she's leading you somehow.
Mhm. Okay. Uh. Yeah. I fucking turn off the TV and go to bed. I don't fucking know. Like, I. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
She just kind of looks at you. She's like, I think you will want to see the rest of this.
I roll my eyes.
So I'm gonna say she seems very serious. She is invested in watching your reaction. I don't know if that moves you or not. I can't say whether it does or not, but respectfully, this seems important. All right, Zazie and Rose.
Yeah.
Felt is walking at a very fast clip as you guys are kind of making your way into the towards the campus. So where are we going? And talk as we walk. So it's just we just gotta move. You guys have been sitting on your asses again, and
we didn't know anything important was happening.
what do you?
Nobody
shut up
freaking
for a
talks to us.
second.
I
And she'll felt I said shut up for a second. And she'll go back to the mind link, concentrate on that again. Kavanin, where are you right now?
I am walking around in this dumb Bard's College looking for this boy Kovanen. He is nowhere. Hold on,
Are you
sorry.
okay?
Hold on, let me find a closet or something.
he's
All right.
He's talking like the girl. He's so in character.
Sorry, I had to find somewhere private. Well, I'm looking for my son to spy on him and make sure he's all right. And well, I've only just got here, but I haven't spotted him yet, so I'm just at the Bard's College.
Awesome. Felt pretty much busted down the mansion doors, and he's dragging us to go find you. And he isn't telling us what's happening, but I think that he thinks something drastic and horrible is about to happen.
Is it
So
really
just keep
Felt?
an eye out for that.
Is that really him?
Hey, Felt.
Yeah.
She punches him.
Roll unarmed strike and insight. And you can help too if you want, Rose.
That's a nat 20 unarmed strike.
I don't think she needs to help.
Damn.
She might just be sitting there and like, what the fuck just happened?
All right, cool. I'm gonna give you advantage
And a
on your
5
insight.
on insight.
You
Then
guys
it's
ever
a
get-
6 on insight.
You gotta roll your damage.
It's
It's
Ozzy.
literally just 1 damage. It's just 1 damage.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you're not trained in it at all. Cool. So you do 2 because you rolled a a crit. He stops and looks over at you. He's like, "What the fuck?"
DM, is this really? Does this seem like it's really felt?
I mean, with your 6, you know that you're convinced. But
Yeah, it looks like he's actually felt.
All right. Well, I guess you can never know these days. Okay, we'll just walk around in the Bard's College, and I'll come find you at the entrance.
Okay. See you soon. Bard's College, that's where he's at. It should be this way. Let's go. Felt?
Yeah, sure. Can you
Would you
explain
care
why
to-
you just punched him?
I had to make sure he was actually felt.
Fair. I mean, there are other reasons to punch him, but Sure, let's go with that one.
He just
Yeah,
does that
now-
meme where it's like that guy like with his arms up, like saying like "What the fuck." Uh,
Hulk. So I know what the hell is going on because, yeah.
your partner, I don't know what the fuck he is. Your new mentor,
Duran, you just said he was okay. What the fuck is going on?
He's fine. He's fine. I've just
Okay, so is it Gatera?
no.
I
I've
think
just
they had a date later.
if
Is
I
it prophecy stuff you can't exactly tell us because then it's gonna be bullshit?
well, it doesn't matter if I tell you. But can you guys keep a secret? Like, not tell Duran something. I need both of you to be a vow of silence from each of you immediately. Go.
Can I
do
tell
it.
Kavanen?
No, no one.
I
Just,
mean,
just the three of us.
all right, you got my
Okay.
vow.
Give it to me.
Zazie crosses her fingers behind her back.
Roll persuasion for roll deception for you, and Rose rolled perception or persuasion depending on whichever it is.
That's a
I
nat
said
one
I can't.
deception.
Surprised I can't roll intimidation, but that's fine. I'll roll a dirty 20 for persuasion.
Okay, Rose, I'll tell you, Zazie, you can fuck off. We'll follow you from far behind. Go ahead.
Oh, fuck you.
No. Fuck you. You're
If it's something, is it something with Kavanen?
no. It's not. Listen, just trust me. Just trust me. Okay.
If it's something that that hurts Kavanen or anything like that, I'm never going to forgive you. And
You
if
don't
he
need to
ends up
forgive
hurt,
me.
I will hurt
did
you.
I show up at your door and say, "Hey, let's do shit"? You guys are fucking off too much.
You essentially, yes,
yeah.
just did.
Yeah, that's
We
exactly
don't
what I
know
did.
what's going.
Just trust me.
So
Oh my god.
Lead the way to the
Shut
bar
up,
college.
tell her whatever.
All right, you just move on. Go ahead. He lets you keep
She
walking.
does.
All right. He kind of leads
Bye.
in.
you
Kavanen,
both.
I really do not like Felt. I'm like 100% convinced that this is the real Felt because the real Felt would only the real Felt would be this much of an asshole.
He leans in. He's like, I gotta make sure she moves up far ahead enough. Okay, so I've been spying on Duran and Grimvor, well, all of you for like months.
that doesn't surprise me. You tend to show up in the weirdest places at the weirdest times.
You have no idea. Anyway, so it's important based upon some shit that Duran was writing down today, which he couldn't share with you, which is why I'm there. Something's happening today.
Or the dinner, after the dinner, because I'm pretty sure you know about that one.
I think it's right now. I think it's already happening. He had one of those things where he's like, "Oh no, this," and that's more like Lucky, and that's actually more like Lucky speaking in a Fairhaven accent. Anyway, he's like, "I'm a cowboy from the Shadow Marches, and
yes,
and
yes.
something bad is happening.
You don't nail it.
God dang it, something bad is happening. God dang it, Lucky," and it was bad. But Lucky wasn't there.
You know,
It was just me, and I was sleeping and on his couch, and I was like, kind of listening, and I've been reading his papers whenever he steps away from the table, and yeah,
hey,
I've been like trying to tell you guys for a while to do stuff, but you guys just keep fucking off, and
because no one freaking talks to us.
what are we supposed
There's
to say?
only so much we can do.
I mean,
I don't know.
I couldn't blow my cover. Okay,
So drop an anonymous note. I'm
drop an
fucking
anonymous
dumb enough
note.
to fall for it.
Yeah, you are. I should have fucked with you the whole time. Anyway, Lucian. I don't know. Maybe you're becoming maybe you're becoming irritated by this video and you're ready to go to bed. I don't know what you're gonna do. What is your reaction at this point? Anything?
So Lucian is like half watching, but he's got like a stick and he's like drawing pictures in the dirt.
You can tell she's just looking at you irritated. Is this not important to you?
I really don't know what you want me to do here. It's not like I can go over there and help. You know, I'm kind of stuck here. So,
What if I told you you could?
I mean, this is information that I could have used.
This is
3 weeks
information
ago.
I could have used earlier. We couldn't have gone. You couldn't have flipped over before. We're here now. We're here.
All right. So, what do I do? What do you want me to do?
I want you to decide for yourself. What information do you need to know before you do what you're going to do next? You know what's happening. You've seen enough. You've heard Felt. You've heard Kavanen. We've been watching them for weeks.
Now, when you say I quote unquote know what's happening, you're under the impression that I know what's happening.
Roll insight
All right.
or history.
Again.
So you think back over the things that have been happening over the past little while and what Felt has said and what's going on with Lucian. I mean, it's pretty clear as day that something is about to happen with Baby Vonnen. You know, she's just dropped in your lap that you can flip over at any moment. What is your response to all this?
All right. Well, let's let's take me to them.
To who? To where?
Honestly, Anthony, I have no idea. Just flip me over. I'll figure it out from there. Wherever you think I will be better suited. Baby Vonnen, Rose, the house. I don't know. I don't care. Just
I
get
can't-
me there.
She leans forward and just stares directly at the dirt. Lucian, you have to participate. I can't simply give you the answer. This is part of the test.
Yes. All right.
The stakes are raising by the minute.
You know, speaking of which, I can't help but notice that that Felt, earlier told the girls, stop bullshitting, and he's done nothing but bullshit. So,
He's always a pain in the ass. He was a pain in the ass on Toril. He's a pain in the ass here.
I don't know what that other word is, but whatever.
She just kind of smiles
Yeah,
and laughs at that reaction.
It's pronounced Toriel.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Thank you,
just send
Stephen,
just
not Lucian.
just send me to just send me to Baby Von and just send me somewhere. I don't know what you want me to say. Just send me there. Like, get me out of this place. Get me away from these stupid people who have done nothing to help me other than, be in the way. Just get me back to my friends, please. That's all I care about. At this point, I don't even care about being, about being a hunter. I don't care. Just get me there. Like, I have been here for way too long. I've done nothing
You
but
flip
do all of the work.
out of your chair and you just like land on the ground in a room. It is stone. It is dark. It is raining outside. And Baby Vonnen is in the room painting by himself. He looks over at you. Oh, Lucian. You. Hello.
Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here.
Were you not coming here for me?
Yes.
The door
I
blasts in. Just like shatters. Fucking splinters go everywhere. And Voss.
Well, I guess I'm.
In the distance,
sitting on a
you
bench.
hear the sound of like a small crack and then an explosion and then the sound of like showering wood.
What direction is it from?
Roll perception.
Natural 20 for 20.
You detect that it is down one hallway ahead of you and then off and towards the left down another hall.
So he had just turned around to head back to the lobby to greet Felton, Zuzzy, and Rose for whatever reason, and there's an explosion behind him, like at the next hallway that he hadn't got to yet.
Yep.
And he's like, naturally, and then turns around to hustle in the direction of the explosion. Sprint.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I would say that Zazie and Rose probably don't meet you quite in time, but you sprint. You see him as you're walking in through the entrance. You actually roll perception, both of you, and I'll roll one for Fel.
All right.
Double 13s.
16 for Rose.
4 for Felt. So Rose, you make out the form of Voss. I'm guessing you're probably still Voss, or did you shift back into the girl? Be
Well,
honest.
I've been the girl. I've been the girl the entire time because I haven't left the school.
Oh, I
haven't
thought
left
you
the
said you
hallway.
need to find somewhere private and you talk to them, and I thought you shift back into Voss while you were talking to Voice.
Oh, I didn't clarify, but no, I'm a random college girl running away.
Good call. Rose, roll insight.
In.
It's Rose! Everybody run!
All you see is a bunch of the kids kind of like making their way to the entrance. Multiple of them looking scared. You heard a low thud, like right before you came in, but a bunch of them are running towards the doors that you guys are coming out. There's probably like 3 or 4 of them of double doors at the top of this, the Peach Pit as you guys walk in, and they're rushing towards the door, and you see one person sprinting off in the opposite direction.
I think that's our direction. If Zazie has been caught up by this crowd, Rose is going to kind of angle her way towards the front to kind of part the seas, so to speak.
Sure.
Yeah, as soon as
Large
Zazie
shield.
notices Rose barreling through the corridor, pushing people aside, she'll fall in behind.
Yeah. Cool. Perfect.
She might even. She would have grabbed Felt too. Like, didn't say anything to Felt, just grabbed.
You see
Time
Felt,
to
he's
move.
like wiping the water out of his eyes, and you like grab him by his arm. He's like, huh, what? What?
At least this shit was about to happen.
All right.
I think something's happening.
So, let's see here. You know what? I don't really have a classroom for one of my.
If you tell me whatever map that you create as a classroom, I'll just believe you.
Exactly.
Let me see what I have here. I'll find the right one. All right, guys. Now a message from our sponsor. Actually, here, let's see what we have here. I'm going to go to the Mons real fast. I'm actually going to bring you guys back there, and we're going to use the fuck, what area would be good for that?
The roof, maybe?
You know what? Perfect. We'll use the roof. Yeah, that'll be good. All right. Yeah, there we go. All right, so just to keep things simple, this is the entrance to the room. It's a pretty large room. We'll pretend that these walls are the outside walls. Kovanen, you approach, let's see, Lucian, you're already in there. Baby Vonnen is already in there. Lucian, do you want to drop down like right about here?
Yep.
This is the photo lab, you know, of the places at the school. And we can't forget about our friend. All right, so Vea is marching up directly towards you guys, you and Baby Vonnen, who's sitting at one of the multiple tables that are in here. So let's drop down some tables real quick. Yeah, I wasn't sure where or how this was going to happen, so I was like, you know what? I'll just freaking play it by ear when we get there. It's art school, so it's not very organized. There's a number of tables. So you guys walk in, and it's a solid stone floor. There's a couple of chimneys.
Definitely sofas in here.
There's definitely what? Sofas. Oh, yeah.
Definitely like sofas.
Yeah, they're around the outside. There are some, areas where, it's clearly people like smoke hookahs and, do the shit the artist mind does at your house, but here instead. All right, let me find a Kovanen token, and then we can commence. I need one that makes me really feel like we're there. Well, I've almost got to it. I know it's here somewhere. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna use this one. All right. So let's remove all turns. We're not gonna roll, and we're not gonna use initiative yet, but I want everybody to kind of roll into it. That's in the room right now. So, Kovanen, you've just walked in. Lucian, you're here. Vea, I'll have her roll in. So Vea walks in after exploding the doorway. Lucian, what do you do?
Uh, so after my very pleasant greeting of to baby Vonnen, fancy seeing you here. When the door explodes, I would imagine I'm still on the floor. So I get scared. And then like jump up and like protect baby Vonnen and like take out Kyber's Bane and like point it towards the door.
All right. So she is walking in towards you. Oh, hello, Lucian.
Hello. Who are you?
Vayashana? Oh. You probably don't remember me.
I don't think we've had the pleasure.
Well, I know who you are.
Not many people don't.
At this point,
Can I help you with something?
Kovanen, you are huffing and puffing, I assume. I don't know how. Roll a con save for me, real quick, Kovanen.
Sure, though I'm happy to point out that I can bonus action dash every turn.
Sure. But I mean, if
That's
you
part of
if
it.
you do it for multiple turns in a row, you it's
11.
11. Yeah, you're fine. You sprinted down multiple corridors and hallways, but it wasn't that far. You made it here very quickly. You walk in, and Vea is speaking with Lucian, and Baby Vonnen is like Lucian has him like back behind him, tucked in.
All right, I will run, 30 more feet, one normal movement, into the room.
As you approach, she points her finger at you. Don't come any closer. Stay where you are.
You keep your hands off of him, you hussy.
I don't know who you are, but you need to just turn around and go back wherever you came from. And she has this ridiculous, comically big hammer. It's like freaking massive. It looks like a meat mallet that's like big enough to beat down the side of a cow.
She's the cow.
I will. Let me see. Okay. Look at my.
Go now. Last time.
I would love to. Oh, I'm still so far away.
Shut the door behind you. And then she laughs.
So,
Not like that. That was me laughing. That wasn't her laughing, by the way.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna run
Hey,
forward again. Like
hey,
I'm just
DM.
gonna-
Yeah.
on the TV, I know that this girl is Kovanen, right? Or Voss.
Yeah. Well, you were just watching her, so you know who she is, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
On
Yeah,
the
I just
TV.
move further into the room. Like I don't care about this woman.
Cool. Yeah, so I just tell her like, hey, I'm gonna need you to stop talking like that about my best friend, and just fucking pop her like with a, bullet.
Roll a DC 13 Wisdom save, Steve and Kovanen.
Wisdom save. 14, bitch.
Okay.
17.
So she was kind of like trying to read your minds while this was all going on. Didn't go over quite as well as maybe she would have hoped. All right, Lucian, fire your shot.
Yep. I'm gonna shoot that bitch. That's a 20. And does it hit?
Looks like it does.
Yes, it does. I'm gonna go ahead and add some planar warrior. And then some of that there.
Wait, don't you?
Damn.
Okay, hold on real quick. Do you not have to declare Planar Warrior before you know it hits? I'm not gonna break your balls on it this time, but I'm pretty.
Oh yeah, I am. I'm
Okay.
supposed to. But
Okay, just making sure. All right, cool. Well, we're good this time. 14 damage. Gotcha. All right, so you tap her. You fucking shoot her ass.
I'll talk like that to my best friend.
So, you know, you hit her. It kind of like grazes her shoulder. There's blood running down her arm.
Warning shot.
If I have a moment to Misty Step towards her, I'd love to.
Go for it. It's kind of a little
I do that.
open theater to the mind at this point.
Yeah, this rando college girl teleports up next to Vea with and I'm gonna draw my blades. I'm gonna draw my fancy new blades out of like my schoolgirl backpack or something. It looks like they appear from nowhere because it's not part of the illusion. Oh, no, it's not an illusion. I'm a changeling. It's literally on me.
Right. Let me think. All right, so you Misty Step. You are in base to base with her. What do you do?
Sorry, honey. This was just one step too far. You were supposed to leave. You had your chance. I'm gonna like attack her.
Go for it.
30.
I think that hits.
11. Piercing. 5. Oh, I didn't say I was doing booming blade. Dang it. 11 piercing. 5 thunder. 16. 13 sneak attack because no one's around me. 29.
Okay. I'm going to give her a turn, just kind of like while this is all going on. She's just going to pull out a book. And she opens it as this is kind of all going on. She gets shot in the arm, and you go over and stab her, and she opens up the book, and she utters, like, as this is happening, this grottal phrase of words, and the ground begins to crack and falls away, and this table right here falls in and becomes a void in the ground. And these tentacles reach out from inside the void. Rose
Zazie,
and
Vea is
Zazie?
attacking and it's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Rose and Zazie, you guys
Yes.
walk in the door at this point and roll into initiative.
Vea, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm. You know what I'm doing. You know what has to be done. The.
Fucking
She's
stop
steal
it!
him. She's gonna steal him for herself.
I'm taking him back to Weirden, whether he wants it or not.
She said it out loud. It's justified now.
All right.
I really didn't want to have to kill you. I really didn't want to have to kill you.
Kovanen, you're up.
Okay. The tentacle void concerns me, so I'll take a step back from it. And I will. I'll point at baby Kovanen. Whew, okay. Why am I nervous? I'm fine here. Point at baby Kovanen. See, she does not have your best interest in mind. She wants you for what you are and not who you are. I will.
Yeah. Now I'm concerned.
It's a Bal Hanoth. Bal Hanoth.
It's the closest imagery I could find.
And I will Booming Blade Veda. For my action. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Great. 12 piercing, 5 thunder, 15 sneak attack for 32, and the booming blade damage for 12. 44.
All right, that's solid.
And I think if I have to have a point, if I do this as a bonus action. Yeah. Whenever I roll initiative, I can choose one of the bonuses from the adrenal blades, and I'm going to choose to give them the +1 and have advantage on opportunity attacks.
Okay. You just tell me when that happens.
It is now a passive effect. I have a button for it on my sheet that will calculate it into my rolls,
Beautiful.
and
Ar-
then I'll take a couple steps away from her, which I can do with an opportunity attack as a swashbuckler.
Very cool. Rose, you're up.
All right. We're in the door now, right?
Yes.
I'm moving my full 30 feet in. And then on top of the whatever the hell Kovaner just called it, Alhana,
Huh?
that is.
Yeah.
That's just the art for it. I'm just fucking around.
It's tried and true for a reason. I'm going to
Smite?
smite or moonbeam.
I don't know.
You want me to smite this thing? I can't get close enough to smite.
We were
it
saying
just
it's
yet.
tried and true. I forgot for you. Tried and true. I forgot for you. Doobie doo.
Fourth level moonbeam. And it's going to be centered. Let me. Hold on. There. So that is where that moonbeam is centered.
Cool.
Uh,
And then what happens?
19. Well, Bea and this void thingy both need to make a DC 15 con save. Taking 19 on a fail or 9 on a success of radiant damage. And if either one of them is a shapeshifter currently shapeshifted, they revert back to their normal form.
All right, neither of them are shapeshifter, currently shapeshifted. So, but they both take 19 damage unless they pass the con save. Is that what I'm getting here?
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
Huh?
refresh my memory on her
Huh?
her planar ability, not planar, her portal ability.
Who's her?
Well, if I'm trying to seal that thing that she, would that
Oh yeah,
come
yeah,
into
yeah,
play
yeah,
here?
yeah, yeah.
Now, can I do that on the same turn, or does it have to be the next turn where I boost that?
You would have to boost it on the
The
next.
actual
Yeah.
spell slot? Okay. So it's been a while since I've used it, so I want to make sure.
Yeah. No worries. I mean, yeah, I would say it has to be a combo. Like it's like a continued thing. It stacks. So yeah.
So, yeah. Bea takes that full 19 then, and then the weird thing is taking D9.
Okay.
And it is radiant damage.
Nice.
So
All right. So, man, she's taking a beating fast. All right, Zazie, you're up.
Okay. I had an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. Am I even in range? I am just in range. Okay, DM. I have my bag of holding on me. I have the gem, the dragon shard that the Scar gave me. How do I put Vea into that?
I don't roll Arcana.
That's
Okay.
a 24.
So you know the reason why this was going to work on Kovanen was because he is an outsider, aka an extraplanar being. You know, his physical manifestation on this plane is kind of a projection. So it doesn't really work the same with a material plane being. They're just kind of meat, you know?
Damn. Damn. That sucks ass. I thought that was gonna be real cool. I was gonna put her in the rock and everything would be just fine.
But there is this weird tentacle beast right next to her, you know, just saying.
I'm not gonna waste the rock on that.
Okay.
Instead I'm just gonna phantasmal killer her.
Okay.
Let me display in VTT. I tap into the nightmares of a creature I can see within range, Vea, and create an illusory manifestation of her deepest fears, visible only to her. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target becomes frightened for the duration, 1 minute. At the end of each of the target's turns before the spell ends, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 4d10 psychic damage. On a successful save, the spell ends.
Okay.
I need a DC 17 saving throw.
We're good.
God damn it, Vea. God damn it, Vea.
Your dream magic don't do shit to her.
God damn it, Vea. Okay, as my bonus action, I will activate Crimson Right on my blade. It is, of course, Rite of the Dawn.
All right. The tentacle beast reaches down and grabs hold of Vea and wraps her up in its tentacles. You can no longer see her. Lucian, you're up. Lucian!
That just fucked up what I wanted to do. Okay. I'm gonna come here in front of this here desk. The largest desk in the world. Actually, no, this one's the largest desk in the world. And then
So
I guess I'm gonna.
it's so not functional. It's like 20 feet, 25 feet by 15 feet. You could like tap dance in the middle of it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna actually, since I can't attack her anymore, I'm going to attack the creature. With the Kaiba's beam
Okay.
for 23 to hit.
Hits for sure.
All right. There's that damage. And then I'm going to Bamf there. Because of that little special thingy that I could do. And with my special scimitar, try my best to find an opening in its tentacle and stab her.
Okay. Pretty
23.
good. Pretty good. You still hit the tentacle though.
Ah. All right. Oh.
5 damage. Okay. You're gonna flash around again?
I mean, I can.
Do your Omni
But
Slash?
no, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. So the tentacles kind of curl back, and Vayashana stands as they lift her up into the air. She's covered in blood. And she looks over at Baby Vonnen. Please, Kovanen, one last time, you have to come with me. The fate of the entire world rests upon this. And she looks at Voss and she's like, tell him. Tell him.
This guy,
A curious question. How high was she brought, into the air?
I don't know. What, far enough that you would have gotten an opportunity to attack if you could have seen her before.
I mean, I could still hit the tentacle in theory, though.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, right on. Go for it.
Where the fuck you going?
The tentacle clusters
24.
moving around. Yeah, you hit it. Nice. Okay. Man, you need some close combat weapons.
Is this Is she still technically in the moonbeam within those tentacles?
Yes.
No, she's not.
Okay. So you might want to move her to where, like,
Okay,
at least
good
where
call.
she's technically in within the.
What layer is this on? Token. Moved it back. What the hell? This thing is good. Moved it back. There we go. All right, there you go. So Kovanen, do you say anything, or Voss, I guess I should say, do you say anything to Baby Vonnen as she's like, "Hey, tell him like he needs to fucking go, or the world is literally going to end."
Yeah. This girl looks over at Kovanen. Jesus Christ. I'm certain, like 100% absolutely certain, that any plan she has for you is going to wind up with you being chewed up and spit out. Now, oh my god, you don't know who I am right now. Stupid. What is my, what does it even, is it an action to change as a gender? As an action, great. Just, there's not enough time for you to make an informed decision about what you want to do with your own fate and your destiny, but just know that everything I'm doing is to make sure that you have the opportunity to do what you want to do instead of having someone else choose it for you, okay?
Roll persuasion.
Just remember that I call this person best friend.
28.
That is my help action.
Okay, 28 versus her 19. Okay. That was her turn. She's going to get wrapped back up in the, the thing. So, yeah. Kovanen, you're up again.
Okay, rubbing the bridge of my nose, I take an action to take the form of Voss again, so the scene is a little less stupid. Just right there in front of everyone, I'm just like, ugh, okay,
This seems a little
Voss
less
again.
stupid. It's funny.
Okay, I'm really sorry about that, Kovanen. I had to do a thing. Step in front of him and her. This is all really confusing. I know. I'm really sorry, man. She also said that she was going to take you there whether you wanted it or not. That doesn't sound very helpful. Okay. That was my action. Bonus action, I will, heck, I guess nope, I got nothing.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah, I don't have the bonus actions that I would have liked to have, but I will just try to. I'll use my movement to try to like move him back away from the tentacle monster if he goes with me.
Okay. Where would you want to move him to?
Like 5, 10, 15. If I'm moving at half speed with someone, it's half speed.
Yeah, actually, he doesn't even resist you. But it's not his turn to move. So yeah, cool. Gotcha.
Okay. Pass.
All right. Rose, you're up.
All right. Did the tentacle creature technically get a turn between me putting down the moonbeam
It did.
I know he's on
technically.
initiative. Okay, so I'm gonna reroll that damage real quick.
He's also on the very, very wrong place on this.
Yeah, I put him there because he rolled higher, but other people went first, so I just put him where the next turn was, considering he should have already went.
So he'd have taken either 22 or 11 if he passed the con save on his turn.
Okay.
So
22 or 11, is that what you said?
yeah, he still has to make his con save.
Okay. All right. Okay, I got you. My fault. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no. I didn't realize he'd gotten a turn because I don't think he really did anything. On his turn.
It didn't go in order either. So
Yeah. So this would have happened during his turn before mine. Just kind of catching up on
yeah. No, you're good.
bookkeeping. So he would have taken the 11 points
Why
from
is it not
his turn.
rolling? I rolled it. There we go.
Well, it rolled on our end,
Yeah, there we go. 22.
which passes, so he only takes the 11. And on my action turn, is there any mechanical benefit to using a higher level spell slot to close the gate, essentially, or is it just should I just use the one spell first level spell slot?
I would say I would give you advantage if you use the next spell slot level up while he tries to resist it. And it would be, I'm guessing, we would do con save. So, if you do it again, it's just going to be, con versus your DC. If you do it on top of that, then, you can roll a spell casting modifier, your spell cat, and then, if you rolled higher, then that's what it would be.
Okay.
To give you like
So in that case, I am going to.
or actually, you know what? Give him disadvantage. That's what we'll go with.
I'm going to use
That's easier.
third level spell slot. I am going to technically move that. I don't think I can do that, but it's now towards the center, and I'm
Sure.
going to use a third level spell slot for that feature.
Okay, gotcha. DC 17 with disadvantage. Okay, it was a 22. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll it twice.
That's
so
fine.
he's still.
Oh, it looks like you rolled it. Yeah, 22. He still saves, but I mean, the goal here is not to hurt him necessarily. That is a nice bonus. She is specifically trying to close this void now
Yep, I gotcha.
before more things come through.
Yeah, or before it comes fully through.
Or yeah,
Yeah, gotcha. All right. Yeah, so it just takes the normal damage that it would, but that's on its own turn, correct?
yeah.
All right, cool. All right, what else you got?
Most of her other bonus actions can't be done because they're all spell casting, and she is concentrating on this spell.
Gotcha.
So I think she is. She is going to move a little further. Only about 15 feet, 20 feet. Just to kind of get out of Zazi's way.
All right.
So, but yeah.
Zazie, you're up.
I'm still too far away. Don't like it. But I'm gonna move up this way and could do that. Can I can't see Vea, can I? where I'm at?
No, she's wrapped up.
Okay.
You do see the tentacles kind of like wrapped around, in a strange way above the body, just kind of holding it up.
Yes, it's can see within range, so I cannot do that. I will ice knife the tentacles.
Go for it. Yeah. 2 damage. Done.
Yeah. And the shard of ice will explode, and the target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a Dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Ooh.
And that
Okay.
would be a DC 17.
That's a way. That's a way to hit her. You said Dex. Well, she's gonna automatically fail actually because she is grappled. So she's restrained, which means she fails all Dex saves.
So she will take the full 10 damage. The tentacle thing will not.
God dang it. Creative ways of hitting her. Okay. Tentacle thing is gonna roll its Dex save. Oh wow, that thing can't really move around much. Oh, it takes it 2.
Oh, I thought the 22 was Vea's.
No. Oh, yeah, it is. So she passes. Well, no, she doesn't. I rolled for her.
Yeah, well, I thought that the. Oh,
No.
okay, I misspoke.
Yeah, no,
I
no, you're
thought that
fine.
It was the.
They both take it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Woohoo!
All right. Beast is up. And wait, are you done? What else
Yes,
you got?
that is all.
All right, sweet. The beast is up.
You want to call that save that it just did? It's save for the moonbeam damage.
I'm gonna say that the save that I did on your turn when you went to banish it is gonna be it's gonna be its save, and it'll persist, which is gonna have to happen on its turns from now on. Otherwise, it'll then be banished. It'll just keep going.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, it's still going to take the damage. Only it's only going to be a half damage.
Right, but I mean, okay, cool, gotcha. So it'd be half damage. So how much is that? 25. Holy shit!
So 12.
Man, you guys are freaking tearing this thing all up. Okay, its arms are being used. So what else we got? Let's do acid breath. 60-foot cone. Ooh, look at that. Don't we have cool new cone tools? Right?
Yes, they're in the ruler.
Yeah, I love rulers. All right, cone. Oh, cool. You got it. All right, yeah, you got it. Thank you. Yeah, all you guys get hit. Please roll for me a DC 18 dexterity save or take that much damage. Did it come up?
30?
Yeah.
My dexterity save is 22.
Cool.
Mine is 21.
Man, you guys are fucking killing
I
it.
got a 23.
Alright,
Zazie,
are
I
we
don't
all-
think it's a cone, so no.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think we were in the cone.
No,
Sorry,
it's just us.
I was
We did-
drawing
we
and
did
I
this.
didn't see the cone and I heard everyone, so I.
Yeah,
assumed-
everyone in the cone. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, so you guys, you're fine, Zazie. No big deal.
Yeah, it's all this.
Baby Vonnen. Fuck it. Kovanen, roll a another deck save for me.
Okay. 14.
Yeah, he eats it.
He's like level 2.
Yeah, how many hit points does he have?
I don't know.
Not 30.
He's probably level 3 by now.
I mean, he's also technically hiding behind Kovanen Senior.
Yeah,
That doesn't
he still gets hit. It doesn't matter.
Nice try, but that wasn't really.
He's in the cone.
I tried.
Yeah. I don't have a stat sheet for him. Let me recover that real quickly. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, Lucian, it's your turn.
How much damage did I take?
You
First
took
and
half of 35. So I don't know, 17.
35. I thought it was 30.
30, I'm sorry. 15.
That's cute. It's cute damage. All right. Can I see this thing's body?
Yeah. You
Like,
can
is
see-
it sticking out?
Yeah,
Or is it just the tentacles?
It's just like this. It's just like what you're seeing right there. It's like got a head that's sticking out, and it's got a bunch of tentacles that are all up above its head, and they're wrapped around Vayashana's body.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it's massive. Like a person could, in theory, stand on it.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna say it takes up
Cool.
the same
I'm gonna
amount of
jump on it.
space that you're looking at. Oh my god. Roll. Make a grapple check. Because you're gonna have to jump on it and hold on to it.
Strength.
Yeah. So athletics.
Right. Okay. That's same thing.
Kinda. Yeah.
2.
2. Yeah, that's probably not gonna work out for you. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. It rolled really bad too, but still better than you did. It also rolled a 2. So you jump up onto it and start climbing it, and it thrashes around and just knocks you back off onto the ground.
All right.
So that's an action and a move. You didn't even make 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Grapple attempts replace one attack. If Lucian has multi-attack, he can continue his attack action.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah, especially with the
can.
new rules. They made that much more elegant in the way they worded it in the new rules. I'm down with that. Keep going.
All right. So,
You can try again.
now I'll just hit it.
All right, cool. Yeah, okay.
What?
Much better. Much better.
Okay. Six.
Oh wow. You're not getting anywhere with that.
I'm so used to hitting with Kyber's Bane that every time I go to roll for the scimitar, like I hover over Kyber's Bane's damage for a second.
Yeah, in the distance you hear Baby Von be like, "Shoot her!" All right, Vayashana, the tentacles unravel, and she mind links with Zazie. Do you resist it? Do you
Okay.
let it happen? What do you do?
You will not resist it.
All right. So in your mind, you hear like, "Why are you stopping this? This needs to happen."
This does not need to happen.
It does.
We
It
had
has
this whole
to.
discussion already.
It has to.
I don't want to kill you.
I don't want to kill you.
So why don't we just stop?
Okay. All right. So, roll persuasion.
Oh please, oh please.
Wow.
Nat 20 for a 19.
Let's take a bio break, guys. We'll be back in 10. Coolio Olio.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Sorry about the delay, guys. Dogs and stuff, or dog. I don't have a Bruce.
Delay Chimay.
I've just got one. Ooh, I love Chimay. Just got one dog now. That's it. My only pet. Oh, and 4 chickens and a salamander.
You
That's
have a salamander?
I can't. It was cold outside, and it was dying on my patio, so I made him a little house.
Oh,
Aww. We want photos.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a
I
couple days.
absolutely
Don't post
need
photos.
I need salamander pictures.
Oh, he's so cute. His name is Sal.
Of course.
Yeah. He's cute. He's a little black
Al
salamander.
the salamander.
Does he make any noises?
No, not really. Not that I can hear.
So he's Silent Sal.
Silent Sal.
Don't mention that name around me.
Oh, that's odd.
Lucian's reaction.
Silent Sal is was a character in the Thursday game that killed me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't like that guy.
I'm sorry to hear. Sorry to hear that Silent Sal killed you. But we're back, and let's dive in.
It seems as though Thursday campaigns are the ones where death is the most likely. And we're back.
I gotta have it on Mondays.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, I hear that Monday DM is too scared to kill his players.
Kovanen, you're up. Voss, whatever the fuck your name is. Fuck you, Steve. Shut up.
You're not resolving that persuasion.
Is it my turn? I think it was.
It was Vea. She talked to Zazie.
Oh, okay. And then yeah, Zazie said something back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She rolled a nat 20 on convincing Vea to stop. Or attempting to.
Well. Yeah. So I'll let that play out in the background behind me. I'll turn around to Kovanen. Does he seem kind of in a incredibly dissociative state right now? I assume he's pretty out of it.
No, he's actually pretty dialed in. He is nervous. He looks upset. His eyes are glassy. Looks like he could probably, cry at any moment. He's pretty, not dissociative, but over-associative. He's full of fear and anxiety. And despair. Dread, if you will.
Okay, well, I'll turn around to face him. Well, okay, buddy. This is a lot. You gotta talk to me though.
He doesn't.
Does he hear me?
Is he muted?
Sorry about that, guys. I was muted.
I knew it.
He's like pretty unresponsive, actually. So, but once again, he's still. It's not like he's like catatonic or something. He's just kind of like dialed in and really watching what Vea is doing.
All right, I will. Let me see here. If Vea makes an attempt to... I will hold my action. If Vea makes an attempt to kidnap Kovanen, I will cast Dimension Door with Kovanen and leave the college.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
Rose, you're up.
All right. I'm assuming Zazie and Vea had been talking like mind to mind, like the mind link, or was that actually out loud? You might be muted again.
No, okay. Your mind linked to Zazie?
No.
No,
When
Zazie. When Vea mind linked with Zazie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Vea specified mind linking with Zazie.
Okay,
Right.
that's what I was verifying. So
Yeah,
Rose
it
is
was
okay,
just
it's
just
fine.
Zazie.
Rose is moving the moonbeam, so it's center of the thing. It's still
I'm
Thing.
guessing
I-
here what you're trying to do is make sure it also hits Vea.
actually not. If she takes the damage too, then fine. Rose is fine with that. Rose wants that gate closed.
Okay.
So if she's just centering, because I also realized it wasn't fully on the gate, so that might not be as effective. She's again going to use a third level spell slot to attempt to force it closed.
Okay.
So-
You say third? Okay. See, I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if we were going to let that keep rolling over, but I think it actually makes more sense to do it this way. So, yes, I appreciate what you're doing here. All right, do it. I'm going to go
All right,
ahead and
so-
make a con save. Or with disadvantage because you're, upcasting.
So that was a 6.
Oh yeah, it's toast. All right, so you watch as this thing is shunted back through the hole. Its body gets pulled through as the portal is closing. Pieces of its extremities, because it's kind of covered with 100 tiny little tentacles. They're like falling off and being split off by the the sides of the portal as it's closing, and then it like snips a couple of its tentacles off at the end as Vea falls back to the ground, like lands on her back in the moonbeam and falls prone onto the ground. Oops.
I mean, it's still a con save, so she might survive it.
Yeah, I mean, so is she's just entering it, so she has to take it now, even though it's not her turn? Is that how that works? When someone enters.
I am enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there on a turn. So it's still my turn.
On a turn or at the start of its turn. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a turn. All right. So she's going to take a con save.
DC 15 con save, which prone doesn't affect it. She still takes the full 18 points of damage. I am apologetic if that. I'm not apologetic.
I'm sorry if that kills her. I'm also not sorry.
Rose isn't sorry. I am a little because. I mean,
No, don't be sorry. That was good. You fucking got rid of her thing. All right, Zazie. You just delivered a very strong, heartfelt speech to her. 6-second speech. She seemed to be a bit receptive to it actually for a moment, but then everybody kind of like, they took out her monster. She fell on the ground. She is, it looks like she's trying to stand up. What are you doing? All right, take Moonbeam.
I was the one who was muted there.
Yeah, take the damage for Moonbeam.
She's running over to Vea, staying out of the Moonbeam.
Okay, fine.
Specifically staying out of the Moonbeam. She's on the edge. She's not in there.
You're over here then.
Wait, I thought was the Moonbeam not the pink thing?
Moonbeam is the pink thing.
Yeah, but I just put
And yeah,
back.
I'm perfectly fine.
Where is the pink thing? Where was it?
Ian, what are you? It's right.
Right there.
You can still see it?
covering-
I can't see it.
Oh, damn.
It's these 4
Gotcha. Okay,
squares.
Rose, do you want to pop that back down for me because it disappeared on my screen?
Yeah.
I think it's not supposed to be there for anyone because that's a measurement instead of a circle.
Right.
I mean, it can broadcast to others.
I know, but they're not supposed to stay, which is why I say it like that.
Gotcha.
There's a linger, fade delay.
Okay, cool. You're not in it. All right, so you roll up to her. What happens?
She'll kneel down and help Vea up.
Okay. Vea stands.
We don't have to fight. We don't have to kill each other. Just let's calm down and not kidnap Kovanen.
Okay. She's kind of like brushing herself off. She looks kind of pissed. Stoic, but pissed. Lucian, you're up.
Okay.
That last bit that Zazie said, that was out loud.
Okay, yeah, I was just gonna ask that. I'm gonna get. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna come here and hold my action. See what she does.
I believe so. I think you can drop concentration at any point.
Then
Yeah,
yeah,
I
the
think
moment
it's-
the portal's gone, then the moonbeam would be gone too.
Okay.
Portal's closed. That's
Yeah.
all that Rose really cared about. Didn't want to interrupt.
Vea steps back from Zazie. This isn't working. What do I need to say to you, all of you, to convince you that this has to happen? You know what
Well-
he was doing. If this doesn't go through, then you know what happens next.
Then join us in finding an alternative solution.
There is no alternative. We must act.
How can you be so sure of that?
Because she's as arrogant as Veer was.
Veer had studied this for years. He knows what is happening. He has been controlling the line of the Draconic Prophecy for decades.
He wasn't infallible.
I didn't say that he was. But it's too late for anything else. If we stop now, worse things will happen. She reaches into...
You do
Don't know
realize
Go ahead.
Go ahead, he said.
Yeah.
to which one of us?
Anybody.
Because we both started talking.
Rose, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right. You do realize that there are others studying the prophecies too, right? Veer wasn't the only one. Veer is hardly the only one that could be right.
That's exactly the point.
There are others studying the prophecy. Courses can always be changed. We don't know. For all we know, You could be making things worse trying to force this course of action.
No.
What makes you so goddamn sure? And don't say Veer. Veer was an asshat. He deserved what he got and more.
Roll
What makes you-
intimidation with Veer was an asshat. Veer was an
I love
ass. She holds her hand out, and she has like a satchel that she pulled the book out of, and she pulls a mask out of it. Everyone roll perception.
She's got a gun.
Shoot her!
Rose is too far away to see shit, still.
Well,
20.
Okay. That makes sense. Lucian, you're right there. So she starts holding this mask up. It looks like Kovanen's face, but it is totally bereft of any color or, any sort of, it's just like this pale beige mask that looks like Kovanen's face. There's no holes for eyes. There's no holes for a mouth. It's just a mask.
what is
So
that?
it's a William Shatner mask that
Yeah,
was painted white.
kind of. This is what's left of Veer.
No.
How did you
Veer-
get that?
I burned his body.
He,
I made sure it was burning.
it's a seed.
It's dust.
He left it behind.
What does it do?
Like a death mask or something.
No, it's not a death mask. It just allows, and she looks over at Baby Vonnen, him to reach his potential.
What a manipulative way of phrasing that.
Bea, am I ever going to ever be able to say anything that will convince you to stop this?
You convinced me. You have convinced me that you're not going to listen. And she puts the mask on.
I shoot.
All right, roll your shot.
Put out a mask.
Now, before I shoot,
That's
I'm
the
going
module
to
title.
sharpshooter, and I'm going to Planetarium.
You can't do all that. It's a held action. So all you can do is a regular attack.
I mean, I could still sharpshooter.
Can you?
Yep, you could sharpshooter on any and all
Mm-hmm.
attacks.
All right.
That's 19.
Okay. Hits.
For 19 points of damage.
All right. What's half of 19?
What?
Yeah, 9.
Fuck that
Wait,
at 10.
no, half of 18 is 9.
Well,
Yeah,
gee,
don't
when
we
there's
t-
an odd number, we have to round one way.
Yeah. Okay. Good job making this character, Zazie. She's tough. Literally.
Yeah.
She puts the mask on. She falls to her knees.
Oh, it was just a mask. What'd you do that for?
And her body begins to shake.
Thea? Thea, what did you do?
Her head like pops back, like almost as if her neck is broken, and her head swivels and turns to the side, cracking, cracking, cracking. Her body just kind of like racks back, curls back. Her spine snaps, snaps, snaps. Her arms kind of like
Thea, stop this.
go out to the sides and like break, and her
Zazie,
body just comes
Stop.
in, and her
Zazie,
limbs
get away from him.
just kind of like stretch out, and she grows
Thea.
probably 20 feet tall to the ceilings, and kind of like lurches over. The mask just covers her face, but her body is covered with
hollow.
just like black sinew, eyes. The two
Turned into a hollow. You've been watching Bleach, huh?
No, I have no idea what bleach is. And two massive insectoid yet feathered wings sprout from her back and
Tell me that's not hollow.
shake out, and then this just like iridescent black like mist coalesces across the room, and she just kind of like reaches back up to her feet. And she dives, not dives, leaps through and just flies out the fucking ceiling. The ceiling crumbles, falls in behind her, and then rain just kind of pitter patters through the hole in the ceiling.
I want to turn around to grab Kovanen by the shoulders and sort of push him towards Zazie, and I want to leap into the air with my own wings that sprout out of my shirt, destroying it, and fly through the ceiling so that I can at least see where it's going.
Okay. I guess roll survival or navigation tools. I guess you don't really have them in your hand, but you know you could use that knowledge to have an idea of which direction she goes in.
Oh, that's survival. That one for 2.
In the melee, you are a bit confused. You are not actually quite sure what direction it is she's going in as she zips off at a extremely fast pace. Roll insight though.
10.
Yeah. Guess where she would be going.
Fucking weird.
Okay, that's a pretty good guess.
So if I do I at least know the cardinal direction she's going, that I like see which like actual direction she went, even if I don't know her destination?
Yeah, I mean, approximately, yeah. It could be, if you have about a 50% chance, of, due north, south, east, kind of thing. She's definitely not going south. She's going the northern direction.
Well, I'll just point sort of in like a little radius, cone to the northern-ish direction. Be like, it's going that way. I don't know why, and it's already gone. It's really fast, everyone. I can't. Fly back down to the floor. And I'm Kovanen again. by the time I get back down to the floor.
So Kovanen sees you as Kovanen?
Oh, yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, dang.
Zazie, Zazie, do you have any idea what that thing could have been? Do you recognize that that shape? Is that is that one of her vessel quarry thing?
So,
Maybe?
Zazie, you recognize the iconography that she looks quite a bit like this, like a horribly deformed version of Morpheus.
She looked a bit like the sleeper. Or at least what he's supposed to look like.
Oh, okay. I admit, I don't know. I mean, that's bad. That's all I need to know. It's bad. I'm going to assume it, at least. Obviously that's bad. Why am I still talking?
It is. It's. Come on.
I don't know. I'm
She
sorry
doesn't
that
say
happened.
anything and she just hugs him. And then for good measure, she pulls in young Kovanen to hug too.
Yo.
He does look catatonic now, looking at Voss, seeing Voss look like a slightly older version of himself.
Can I?
And then
Give us this
the
family
Spider-Man
thing.
meme happens, you know?
That's natural.
I posted in well, me and Zazie posted in dumb shit what hollows look like.
I'll check it out.
We can talk about that after.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright,
Okay, I don't
So
mean,
Oh, wow. The combination of the two is pretty close.
Told you.
does that mean that Veya is gone? Could she just could we
don't-
do that? Could we take the mask off of her and then
I don't know. I don't know. What do we do now?
oh,
which way is Weir?
South-ish?
Oh, it's northeast.
Wait, no, north. Sorry.
Northwest.
Oh, wait, northwest. What am I thinking? Yeah, northwest. Sorry. We're all fucking
It's-
up.
And northwest is sort of which way from here?
I don't fucking know. Lucian, which way is northwest?
To that way.
That isn't not the direction she was going. I mean, we're never going to get there before her at this rate, but we should probably find a way to get to Veer first.
Do we just drop everything and go?
I mean, we still have the appointment at the morgue later tonight. Together.
Oh.
That stuff together.
Huh?
Well, Lucian left before we discovered Brad was dead.
Oh,
That's right.
Lucian, I know you're going to be just heartbroken to hear this, but Radnor Wolf is dead. Allegedly died
Oh.
by his own hand in
Oh.
captivity, in prison. We
So
suspect
wait.
a considerable amount of foul play, and so we're going to speak. Rose is going to speak with his dead body. We're going to get as many answers as we can.
I can't guarantee it'll be useful, but it's worth a shot.
Oh no,
Uh,
poor Rad. He was such a good guy. Oh no.
And he was a great
Mm.
friend to Govanen here.
What?
I'm
What-
sorry for your loss.
What is exactly... Voss, what?
Hello.
Why do you look like me?
More like, why do you look like me?
whatever.
Why do
The
anyone
same
look like
reason
anyone?
that I look like Veer. Not that
Felt
you really know who that is.
Felt peeks his head around the corner.
There you are.
Fuck off, Felt. Go away.
No, wow.
How about if you and I take a nice walk, leave these 3 or 4 to catch up?
That was intense.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
You were
I'll give
here the
a
whole
hand.
time and you didn't help? You asshole!
I would have just gotten
Felt.
away. Yes.
What is Toral?
It's a weird word. Where did you hear that?
That is weird. Just Iphany. By the way, speaking of Iphany, she is probably very mad at me.
Why would she? Be
That's
mad?
where I've. Well,
Do you know
I have not been here for roughly about 3 weeks. 3.5 weeks.
Oh yes, why are you just in the random room in the Bard's College of the university for some reason?
Oh yes.
I've been wondering where
So
you've been, and then you're just here when we get here.
Here,
so
baby, young Kavanen, come over here. I've got a blanket in my bag. Let's
Young Kovanen.
just sit down.
What? Young Kovanen? What?
Oh, that one's my Kovanen. I met him
You're
first.
both Kovanen.
Felt just kind of like waves his
So-
arms around. Wait a second, Lucian. Why is Iphany mad at you?
Oh, all right. So yes, I've been gone for 3.5 weeks. And in that time we were training.
3.5
and,
weeks.
you
I
know,
saw you like a few hours ago. Like
Has
yes,
it really only been a few hours?
yeah, it was like
Oh.
yesterday, last night. He looks at the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
have you been in the Dreamlands?
Yes, I think. Probably. But yes. So we were training, and well, there were like these other people there. Some guy that apparently we fought alongside when we were fighting Harad. I don't remember him. And then another Gith, which was like I trained with him the first time around when I was taken, and he was useless both times. They were both pretty useless both times, and I aired my grievances, and I appeared here.
When you say aired your grievances, do you want to expand on what that means a little bit?
Well, she wanted me to make a decision on where to go without really giving me like any more than that. She was just like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. And then she was like, well, you got to make a choice. And I was like, well, I don't know what choice to make. And then my only concern was getting, she was like all upset about it. She was like, you need to make a choice because it's very important for your friends. And I was like, well, I just want to get back to my friends. I've been away from them for way too long. And then when I, started kind of yelling and saying like, how everyone else is useless and I've been doing all the work, I killed all the monsters that we faced and
Yeah.
yeah, and then, without really saying much more, she just sent me here, and here I am. I don't know if I'm going back. Not sure.
Well, it sounds like she was trying to test you by making you make a decision. So if you just didn't make a decision, she probably is kind of upset.
It sounds like he made a decision. I mean, he wound up here somehow.
Yeah?
It sounds like she made a decision and decided to be done with him.
Man, maybe.
Well,
I don't blame her.
Well, I did kind of just tell her, like, listen, I don't know where to go. All I know is, put me where you think I'm gonna be useful. Like, because, she was like, well, do you want to go here? Like, kind of like the 3 doors. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those things, like, where, like, a guy, he's like, behind door number 1. And then, She gave me 3 doors, and I did not know which door to pick because she was like, it's life or death. So I was like, just
at
send
any point where you're like, I don't know this door, just send me there, and then she did. Anything like that?
At some point, yes, I did say send me to young Corvana,
All right.
and then, but she did keep just getting, like kind of just riding my ass.
Huh.
Anyway,
so that sucks.
but yes, and then she mentioned something about like you being really annoying in Toral.
I think it's like just like a it sounds like a gif like expression. It probably doesn't. The idiom probably doesn't translate to common.
Are you a character in other campaigns at the same time as this one?
What do you those words just don't make any sense to me. Am I a character? Another? No, I'm just a person here.
Kovanen's nose bleeds a little bit. I don't really understand what I just said either.
Fuck you, Deadpool.
Okay, I need to find.
Was it?
Yes, I did.
Was she like, oh, he's from Too Real? Like he's too real, something like that.
No. Well, all right. So here's the thing,
God,
right?
I'm just standing here with no shirt on, and it's raining sewage.
Anyway.
To
All right.
I put a shirt in my bag for you. Come here.
I think it's just I talked to Rose about this earlier. It's time for me to come clean about a couple of things. It's that time, So I've been doing a bit of eavesdropping on your companions. Just I have my own concerns, but they kind of I think some of our interests are really lining up right now. And I showed up at the Mons because it's like, hey, you guys are just kind of fucking off a lot, and Duran is being fucking all high and mighty, not sharing the information that you guys need to make decisions. Like I'm not really sure what the fucking point.
How can you say that he's not sharing the information that we need and say that we're fucking off?
Right.
Well,
As a matter of fact, Lucian,
you weren't fucking off. Lucian, you weren't fucking off. You weren't.
No, but this is the thing, right? No, like you so this is kind of connected to what I was talking about before. By the way, Rose, that dress will look lovely on you.
Thank you.
So earlier you told the girls that they were what was the word you used? That they were bullshitting.
Bullshit.
Like to cut that they weren't cutting the bullshit. And then you proceeded to bullshit them. And I brought that up to Iphany, and yes, that's when she said something about Toral.
Yeah, next time she's around, we'll have to ask her what that means. I'm just as confused as you are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Take things one step at a time. How Kovanen when he had the younger one?
Can I get everyone to roll
are you
insight?
feeling?
I was waiting for somebody to say, but I'm just gonna go ahead and
I know he's lying. I just don't care about Felt right now. I'm trying to move on.
yeah. And so is
Nat
he.
one. Literally, who cares?
19.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll just go with this for the time being, just to see. All right, cool. 28. You guys are fucked. He seems pretty ambivalent.
Great. I'm trying to move on from Felt.
Yeah.
Rose, you had a what? Were you?
It looks like you took a nasty hit, both of y'all earlier. How?
Oh my God, we're fine. So,
I'm a
next
healer.
step-
Let
so
me
next
heal.
steps, we have Vea slash whatever she's now
Veer.
heading towards Weir. Weir. And we have Rad to speak to tonight, or we don't speak to him. I suppose technically Rose is the only one who needs to be there for that because she's the one who can do it.
Yeah, but I'd like to have, you know,
Of
you
course,
there
I mean,
with
we
me.
should see what he's saying before we should need the team
I
thing.
mean, I wouldn't mind going ahead, you know, to where I mean, it's no secret that I really can care less about who or what killed Rad.
All right. Well,
Now,
you
if it
can
was-
No
just-
offense, Kavan. Other
Driving is,
Kavan.
driving is fast. Maybe you can drive faster than she could fly.
It wouldn't hurt. Get scouts there first. Useful. I still have a thing between now and the morgue that I probably should take care of unless Felt thinks it's not going to be useful.
Well, you have to be here anyway, to wait for the specific time for the morgue to open. So I think if you have an important thing, you might as well do it.
I just think that
Is
you
the morgue
guys,
not open 24 hours?
you guys are really lucky. This could have gone entirely differently.
Well, you, I guess, did the right
Well,
thing
then
in
where
coming
have
to
you
get
been for the
us.
last week or so to warn us that it was going to happen at this exact moment.
I didn't know until right now.
Well, then stop being so high and mighty or whatever about how much fucking off we're doing.
I just feel like
Which is
Okay.
an uninformed, I will say, accusation.
I just sorry. I was stressed out, okay? I was stressed out.
It's half understandable. Maybe next time spit it out instead of beating around the bush.
I'm just worried now because I know Duran says if like you act upon the prophecy based on information from the prophecy, you can fuck stuff up. And I'm just worried that like me telling you guys what was about to happen made it worse. Like if I hadn't told you guys, you know, maybe Voss, Vanen, whatever, would have came here and
Like-
things would have went differently. I don't know.
I'm going to point out that, generally speaking, prophecies are bullshit.
Yeah,
Nothing is set in stone.
Clearly.
Like, on the one hand, yeah, sure, they exist. We should bear them in mind, especially considering everything going on. And given Grimvor and
You know what,
Grumash's
you're right.
research and Adrans,
You're right.
Okay.
What's the fucking point?
we can change things.
Hey,
We
hey,
can
let's
change
stop.
things for the better.
Rose, I agree with you, but let's stop talking about prophecy bullshit because we can debate this all day. Here's
Hey,
Alright.
And that sounds terrible. So, next steps.
speaking of not talking about things, Zazie, we're going to lose her if we don't go.
I know,
Would you like to come
that's-
with me?
yes, that was exactly what I was going to suggest. Kovanen, well, not you, Kovanen. Kovanen and Rose stay here over the night. They take the smaller Magicycle, catch up to us. You and I go now. Try and get to Weir before her.
Baby Vaughn
I'm
holds his
warning you
hand
now.
up.
We're going to be driving fast.
I don't care right now. Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Wait,
Go on.
so do I just stay here? Like, what if she comes back to get me?
Absolutely
Staying-
not. You're
no,
not
we're
safe.
Staying, that's what I'm staying here
Okay.
with Rose to do the Radnor thing. And you will
And
be
you
here
stay with
also.
him.
So, Voss, me? Just kidding. So what happens when you need to return to them? Where do I go?
You want to go to Weir, or do you want to stay here?
I just feel like I'd be getting in the way.
You have a glade.
I'm sure the lady would be able to protect you.
The lady's gone.
Where the hell has the lady gone?
She left.
She's raising her daughter, Aurora.
If you have a
Oh,
glade,
oh.
just go in the glade and stay there.
I don't know if I can do that. I've been there, but I've never been. Voss, maybe you can
She
show
hasn't-
me.
she hasn't-
Kovanen,
she hasn't
Kovanen,
given
do you
a-
still have your watch?
Oh, hold on.
Hmm?
But I do still have my watch. Of course, I have my watch. So Kovanen, the lady hasn't given you a means of returning to the glade whenever you wish.
No, I just went through the mirror, and that was it. And then she left.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm still level 2.
What?
Okay, well, you guys can discuss that. We need a
You've got to
start.
be at least level 3 by now. All right.
I need my father
Yes,
to
let's-
train me to
let's
be
go.
level 3 so that I can get my key.
Well, hold on. Warlocks get their subclass features at level 1.
Right, but I'm a
One
rogue.
of these people.
Oh, damn. But then you wouldn't get it at all.
He hasn't multi-classed yet.
I'm a rogue.
Surely after that fight,
Yeah.
you could level up to level 3, multiclass in Warlock.
Maybe I do know how to do it. Hold on. Just kidding.
All of our noses at once just start bleeding.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right, Kovanen, I will try and stay in contact with you through the watch.
And if the watch stops working, I know sending.
You two go on ahead. If you run into Lucky on your way out, let him know.
If we got into Lucky, honestly, I'm probably gonna take him with us.
Fair.
That's probably a good idea.
All right, that's all right.
He knows
We-
all sorts
we
of
should really-
weird things.
You two need to go.
Yes,
We'll catch
Yes.
up.
Okay.
and
So,
Um,
how long will the mind link last?
it's gonna break once we head out. It's not strong enough over long distances.
All right. Well. Okay. Well, I don't know. Let me know when you're on the way out.
Yeah, I'll send you a message once we're there.
Thank you.
And she grabs him and kisses his face, and then leaves.
is this the first time Lucian's seeing them kiss?
maybe.
If you grab Lucky, let me know. She's gone
dear.
already, damn it.
I
We're supposed to have a date tonight.
felt chimes in. I'll get lucky. I'll have him come with me to the
Yeah, man.
mines.
Stop fucking around and go get lucky.
I'm gonna
You've
go
been
get him.
bullshitting too much.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone out.
Yeah, he does too.
I was looking forward to that day. How about this? Both of you come with me tonight. That way
Yeah,
you
of
can
course.
make an informed decision looking at specifically
I
younger Kanana.
I do think it would bring me some peace to see him. It just seems like something that I should do.
And I think you should hear what he has to say about what he knows about how he died.
I mean, I think at this point, Voss, can you turn back to regular Voss? This is very disconcerting.
Apologies. Yeah, that was a lot to take in, I'm sure. We're going to have time to talk about it. The Radnor thing is like tonight at midnight. So
Okay.
there'll be time.
My-
Let's, can we leave before the authorities get here?
Oh, good point. Yeah, let's go.
Right. More reports.
And I will
Those-
be a college student girl again on the way out to blend into the crowd. Even though I'm with them, just reducing the number of recognizable faces.
Like bros.
In the distance, you see a large cloud of smoke to the northwest. Still clearly within the city limits.
Let's not. That doesn't look good.
That does not.
That does not look good. Nice one. Okay.
Does it look like it's coming from the general area of the Chalice Center?
roll perception with disadvantage.
Shit.
Hard to tell.
9.
It's definitely in that direction.
Uh,
All right, and we'll end the session there. So Zazie and Lucian are making their way to the Magicycle to quickly take off and go back to Weirden.
Here.
weird.
Vea went to Weirden and turned into Veer. Say that with a German accent. So Kovanen,
Yeah.
Voss, and Rose are going to go interrogate Radner's dead body, and I don't know if Rose is still going to go to the dinner tonight, but that's between now and then.
She has no reason not to unless somebody tells her not.
Yeah. And Felt is going to get Lucky to bring him back to the Mons. Yeah. So cool. Good fight, guys. You guys made easy work of all that.
Light work.
Light work.
How close to dying was she? What was she?
2 hit points.
Damn.
Damn.
No wonder you didn't want me to pump extra fucking damage into it.
I was very happy with the fact that there was 2 left.
You're like, no, you can't do that.
Bonus action on your turn. This is not your turn. It's a held action.
Yeah, right.
DM was completely correct.
Yeah, I was wrong. Whatever. It still worked out. I thought he was gonna be like 20 damage. I'm like, oh, you bitch. All right. Good job, guys. I'll see you all next week. Yeah. So I hope that you guys picked up the theme tonight, and we'll